All right, so we've talked quite a bit about the octahedral levels. So the octahedral levels would be our EG and our T2G set. And the labels for those would be x squared minus y squared, and z squared are the EG set, x, z, y, z, and xy are the T2G set. And this is for octahedral. Okay, an octahedral complex, though, we can convert into a square planar complex. And we can do that by grabbing the two ligands that are there in red and just simply pulling those away from the metal to the point that we're left with just the ligands that are here in green. The ligands that are here in green and the metal is a square planar complex. And so as we do this, what happens is we pick the two ligands that are along the z-axis, and we grab those and we pull those away. And as we pull those away, what happens is anything with a z component goes down in energy, and anything that has no z component goes up in energy. And so this x squared minus y squared goes really high in energy. The z squared, which is the one that's pointing directly at those two ligands that we're pulling away, goes really far down in energy. It goes, we'll say, down here somewhere. So z squared goes really far down in energy. And then also xz and yz go down in energy. Not as much as z squared, but they go down quite a bit. And this xy goes up quite a bit. Okay, and so we're left with levels that look like this. This gap up here that I'll put in blue, this gap that's here in blue is huge. Okay, this is a huge difference here, but the x, y, and the z squared, these are really close in energy and can actually be flip-flopped depending on the metal and the ligand. So these are always way down. Xz and Yz are always the lowest lying. These two are super close to each other, and then this one is far up. Well, what really matters out of all this is the fact that we're left with 1, 2, 3, 4 pretty low-lying orbitals and one really high orbital. So it ends up that this is perfect for a D8 electron configuration. So something like nickel 2, which is a D8 configuration, puts its electrons 2, 4, 6, 8, and then pushes this empty orbital really high in energy. And so this is why we get a preference for square planar for D8 electron configuration.